This is the second part of the calisthenic workout for healthy aging. And this one is all about lunging. Lunging is good for throwing your body off balance, so you have to kind of create the strength in your structure in order to do that. And it's all about lower body strength. But of course, we'll be doing some upper body strengthening too. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do lunging. So we're going to take the legs parallel, and we're going to take one leg forward and open up our arms like this. Okay, so once you find that stability, I want to see if you can take it a little bit lower. Yeah, the lower you go, the more we're going to create the strength in the front of the leg. And guess what's going on here? This thigh right here, this beautiful psoas muscle, the one that gets all tight when you basically sit a lot. Good, come back to the center. That one is going to get opened and stretched, and that's going to help your low back. Okay, so we're just kind of holding these lunges for, I say 10, a count of 10. So as I talk through it, you're just going to go with me, right? It's not going to be perfect. So anything about your exercise practice doesn't have to be perfect. You're just doing the work, right? Good. Come back in, step forward. And remember, if you want to challenge yourself, you go a little bit lower. Maybe the back toe is grounding into the earth and your heel is up. Good. And come back in. Good. I'm going to take it a little bit lower. Woo, yeah. When you take it lower, it's a little more challenge. Good. Now you might be wobbly at first. This one was a really hard one. I started actually with a little more shallow lunges. So not taking as big of a step, you can do that as well. But guess what? I'm going for it. Yeah, like I said, I've been doing this workout for, I'd say 8 or 9 months, and it's like amazing the difference that I feel in my structure. Do you see my arms are spread out really wide? Good. And what this will do is it will stretch the fascia in your arms. Yeah, give you that nice toned look. Good. And sometimes you could take your fingertips pointing down, which really gets into the upper arm area, stretches out right between the elbows and the shoulders. Good. And back to the center. Now we're going to change the arm angle. See how my palms are facing down now? Good. Now you might get a little winded, which is fine. Good. Keep on doing it. Maybe lower if you can. And guess what? This is also working. Your core, yeah. Your core has to be pretty darn solid to kind of steady yourself in these lunges. Good. And again. If you want to, you know what you can do with those fingertips? You could turn them up. Yeah. Anytime we change the position of our wrists, we basically work different muscles in our arms. Isn't that cool? Yeah, good. Back to center. Good. And again. Keep breathing with me. Good. We're going to count down to 4 again. Here we go. We're going to do, that's 4. Good. This will be 3. To the center. This will be 2. Palms up on this one. Open the heart. Back to the center. And another one. And back to the center. Good. A little kick your butt. Remember, that's really important when we do a lot of these kind of lunge poses. We want to not contract the muscles and keep them contracted for very long. Okay? Good. Good. Now, side lunges. I learned this one from one of those, workout magazines. And basically, we'll bring our hands in namaste. A little pressure, right? Palm against palm is going to strengthen up those upper back muscles and your arm muscles. We're going to step out to the side, take a lunge. To the center. Out. Good. Now make sure the shoulders don't start creeping up like this, right? Take them down. Good. Pressing the palms together. To the center and again. Good. To the center. Step out. You can go a little deeper. Yeah. Now always remember your knees, okay? We all have, issues with different parts of our body. Mine is my knees. And so I'm just careful in terms of the angle that I'm taking, the depth of the lunge I'm taking, and I'm engaging the muscles as I do these lunges. So strengthening those nice thigh muscles, inner thigh muscles on this one for sure. Yeah, those flabby inner thigh muscles, right? Good. To the center. Just breathe. If you're winded, join the club. Here we go. We're going to count down to 4, so that's a 4. Pressing the palms together, a smile on your face. Good. This will be a 3 lunge. to the center. This will be a 2 lunge. To the center, and the 1 lunge. Good. Back to the center. A little kick your butt. Good. Keep doing that a couple more times. Very good. All right, we're going to end this segment with a nice squat. So take your legs out. Your heels are in, your toes are out. And we're just going to gently go down and up a few times. That's going to release the lower back. Going to stretch those lower lumbar discs. Get a little elongation in the spine, especially for all of us who might sit a lot. And you can go lower and lower like this, and maybe just hang. Okay, so you just hang here. Maybe just let the shoulders relax into that nice stance. Good. Now for those of you who can take a full squat, which I love to do every single day, I do a full squat because it really stretches my low back. And I'll come down. And maybe even just a little bit of movement to stretch each side of your SI joint, that place in your body where your pelvis and your spine meet, right? So a little movement like that, a little movement like that. Good. That gets rid of the kinkiness in that low back. Bring it all the way up. Good. And then we'll do a couple pliés. Good. Working the upper and the lower body together. Very good. And one more plie. Good. And come back to the center. Ooh, take a moment, close your eyes, maybe feel your heart beating. Just see what that sensation is. Thank you, legs, for being so strong.